You've ascended so high that you really see how many bird brain bitches you around. You see how everybody around you, their brains are this big. This big. They don't care the way you care. They don't see shit the way you see it. They haven't lived even half the life you lived, even if they are well in their 60s. And with that being said, there's a lot of family dynamic stuff going on. And it's like, you've actually cut most of your family off already. But there is certain members, it could be your parents, it could be your siblings, that you feel a certain obligation to. But I'm here to tell you, like, nah, your family's sketchy. Your family's sketchy. You have a sketchy, weirdo family. And they've been weird and sketchy from the jump, from your parents to your siblings to your grandparents. You got weird cousins. You got weird distant aunts and uncles. And you got a weird-ass, sketchy-ass family. And they've always been intimidated by you. And it was 111 when I just said that, so we're going to keep it going. Okay, for example, I just started posting on YouTube, and when I say this has been something I've been procrastinating on doing since I was a teenager, yeah, I'll be 30 this year. Since I was 18, like, everybody that knows me has always been like, you should do YouTube, you should do YouTube, do YouTube. You need to post. I'm a yapper, and I've been into spirituality since I was a kid, okay? But my family, maybe like yours, has never known that. They never seen that side of me. They never watered that part of me. They don't even like that part of me. They don't like the part of me that's open to speaking and saying how I really feel and voicing my opinion and, you know, just being a vessel. They never were okay with that. So jump to recently, right? Back to the story. I went in there when I ordered my cards back because I went down a path of just like getting when I honed in and got serious about my relationship with God, it was through Christianity. So I was learning the ways of Christianity and stuff at the time. So, you know, they say, oh, this stuff is demonic. So I got to burning everything. I burned all my tarot cards, all my notes, my books. I had a lot of stuff going on, but only because I was unknowingly playing with demonic witchcraft. And I didn't know any better, you know? And yeah, another story for another day. But anyway, that journey has brought me back to my spirituality. And I ordered some new cards because I was guided to. So, yeah, when I told my mom I ordered the cards, the first thing she told me was, you ain't psychic. You are not psychic. Like, shade. Shade. She's so shady. Okay, so I didn't say anything, even though, like, that did make me uncomfortable. That did make the little girl in me uncomfortable. But me and her, so I'm not letting nobody touch her. I have a son. I have a 1-year-old. I feel the same way about my inner child, me, as I do about my child that's right here in the flesh. I'm not playing about him. I'm not playing about her. I'm not playing about me. So in that moment, I just was silent. You know, I didn't say anything back. I just let it go. I kind of brushed it off, even though the little me was like, dang, you know, like, that wasn't nice. That's not nice. Who are you to say that? How would you know if I'm psychic or whatever you want to fucking call it? What do you know about me? Every time I say something, you don't take my word. Every time I give you advice, you don't take it. You'll take it from the next person. You'll take it from a man, but you won't take it from your daughter. Why? Is it because I'm younger than you? Because I got a lot more game than you do. You haven't been out in the field. You haven't been out here learning and living and really getting to it. You haven't even touched as much money as I had at one time that was actually yours, that you worked for on your own, that you didn't have to put towards a kid or a fucking bill. Your money that no nigga was checking for. Car in your name. House, crib in your name. Working on your own schedule type shit, you know? Niggas never did that. But it's like, you're proof, you have the fruits of your fucking labor. but then you lost them. And then it's like you actually weren't even around certain people when you had your fruits because God knew. And then you lost them, and you came back around these people because they're offering you help. They're offering you a hand, because they like to see you when you're down. They want to be able to kick you when you're down. So they did all that and they enjoyed it. They enjoyed you while you were in your lowest state ever. But now that you've climbed up out that motherfucking ditch again and you're getting back to who you are, that makes them very uncomfortable. They don't even know how to talk to you. They don't know how to look at you or be around you. And you don't know either. You're in the same vibe as them. It's kind of like, I don't fuck with y'all, but y'all my family. But I really don't fuck with y'all. And I really see all the fucked up shit y'all be doing to me. And I really see the phoniness. And I really see how y'all don't be checking for me the way I be checking for y'all. So, okay, let me reprogram this shit a little bit. Let me turn it down a notch because y'all don't even deserve that much of me. Y'all never getting that much of me again. I don't care if you're on your deathbed. It's that deep now. It's that deep for you now. Death don't scare you. Death is a part of life for you. So people like to use that as an excuse to like gaslight you or love bomb you all of a sudden, like, or expect you to show up in ways that they never showed up for you. Negative. Stand your ground. Stand on business. Stand on business. And don't let none of them tell you shit. They don't know you. They've never been able to see you. You see you now. So now you're looking at everybody around you like, how the fuck y'all been around me this long? Y'all ain't see me? Y'all couldn't even help me see myself as a kid. I had to learn it all on my own. Get it all on my own. Get it out the mud by myself. It's a lot of things that your parents and your family members or your guardians, whoever, they could have put you in position and they chose not to. Even if they had the most money in the world, even though if they didn't have the education, all of that, they were alive before you. And I feel like simply that, even if you have 5 pieces of game to give me as you as my parent, as the person that is in charge of my perception right now, you should have watered me and dropped that game on me. You as a woman in this world, knowing how weird niggas are, how weird men are, how weird the world is, you as a black woman, but then it's like, I can't even think that big for people because they don't even look at themselves as that important. Like, we're small people in this world, but we're important and we have important roles to play. Everybody has a role to play. People have been on autopilot, just doing whatever they was told was supposed to be done or what their mind has told them. People are selfish. Everybody doesn't deserve children. A lot of us come from people that never even wanted children. Me personally, I've always wanted to be a mother since I was a little girl. I don't know. Don't judge me because I didn't go pop my pussy and have a baby underage or anything. But I always wanted to be a mom. Anybody that knows me and been close to me, they know how bad I wanted to be a mom. God knows how bad I want to be a mom. And in the moment I talked to God about it and I was like, I released that. Like, if it's not for me, it's not for me. I want whatever you want for me, God. I want to see myself the way you see me. I'm still going to feel like I'm enough and worthy, even if you do not give me this kid that I want so bad. I trust you that much, Lord. Like, that's when I got pregnant. Like, of all the times, of all the scares, of all the people that tried. Yeah. Anyway, you can't share your blessings with these people. I don't know about y'all, but I literally don't even have friends anymore. The person I talk to every day is my cousin. I don't feel connected to anybody that I ever called a friend anymore because they don't know me. You got certain friends that are comfortable with keeping you at a distance and not being consistent with you and using their own life as an excuse not to show up for you as a friend, even though you have never let your life stop you from showing up for them. Even in your hardest, lowest moments, you're not tolerating that anymore. And then it's like, they don't know you. You've done so much changing and done so much work and evolving just in this past, like in all this time, it's like the things have shifted so much this past month alone. If somebody was not walking with you the past couple months consistently, they don't know who the fuck you are anymore. They don't know you. And guess what? They don't need to know you. They don't deserve to know you, because if God wanted them to keep walking that direction with you, he would have gave you no doubt. No doubt in your mind. So anybody that you have doubt about, let it go. Separate yourself. And, you know, you may not be able to move right now. I don't know if you're in a living situation. You might be young where you need your parents and your family. You might be older where you're taking care of your parents and your family. They might need you. But, you know, the time is coming. The time is coming where you get to go away again. I feel like some of you already had a moment where you got to separate yourself, and that's when you went on your fool's journey. But you didn't have the game, you didn't have the structure or the support for anything to really evolve at that time. But it was for your greater good, because you learned a lot. You grew a lot. All that pain you went through, the stuff you weren't talking to nobody about, the stuff they weren't asking about, the stuff they didn't care about, that all built character. That built strength. That built resilience. Like when I tell you they couldn't walk 3 feet in your fucking shoes, they could not walk 3 feet in your shoes. Fuck a mile. They can't. They could never. And they look at you like you just get shit handed to you for whatever reason. The life that you live in 2 years, they don't even get through that much in 3 years of their life. They don't even experience or live that much, because they're not meant to. Their purpose might just be here to get in a car accident that blesses somebody else's family with the money they've been looking for and needing for so long. That might be their purpose. That's literally a purpose of someone out here. Somebody's purpose is to pick that piece of trash up so that tomorrow it will rain. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that simple. Those little screws, just the smallest thing can change everything. The smallest little tweak can change everything. People don't want to change. People don't want to tweak what they need to tweak. They rather point their finger at everybody else. They rather blame everybody else. No accountability. These folks take no accountability. These folks don't even deserve to hold a conversation with you, because they're bird-brained. Bird brains. Can't comprehend. Why are you trying to, it's this, I don't know what to call him. He's a content creator. He be in the gym. And then he also does like motivational things, okay? I don't know what the appropriate word to call him is, but Mike Rashid is what I think his name is. He said, do not play chess with pigeons. Pigeons. How smart is a fucking pigeon? If you play chess, you gotta have a strategic brain to fucking move them pieces the way they need to be moved. You gotta be able to predict the person's next move. You gotta be able to see every way that they can move on that board from your one. Oh, there we go. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. From your one move, that one tweak, that one little change you make can really change everything on the board. It could be a checkmate move. You wasting your breath and your time and your energy on these pigeons. Yo, thank you, God. Like, you really do this. You do this. Your mind is different. You know your body. They don't know your body. You need to get the fuck from around these folks. They're gonna keep trying to dim your light. They're gonna keep trying to get in your light. Fuck out of here. Bye. Beat it. No. I don't even think we need no cards, because it's already here. It's coming. I'm not pulling cards today. Listen, your time is coming where you get to separate yourself, and I want you to stand on that. You're going to run into the right people. You're going to get your people that you don't have to doubt, that you don't have to over-explain to, that see you for who you are, that water you where you need to grow, that communicate with you and hear you and comprehend what you're saying and actually move on that. It's not them going out their way to show you love. It's not them going out their way to show you any type of consideration. It's not them going out their way to do shit for you, to take a load off of you. When you show your emotions, when you start to cry, when you feel those big emotions, when you get passionate, they don't look at you crazy. They get excited. They wanna show up for you, whether it's to help you, whether it's to hug you, to hold you, whether it's to just breathe the same air as you, whether it's to be a listening ear, whether it's to be an asset. Listen, God is putting the right people in your life. Please keep that space. I know it's a lot of space right now. You done cut a lot off. It feels kind of lonely, but not in the same loneliness you felt before. It feels lonely like, dang, what's going on? What's next? What am I supposed to do with this? Who gonna be here? Who I got? Besides my kids. Who do I have? In that sense, because you have a feeling you're not supposed to be alone. You're not supposed to be doing this alone, and you don't want to be alone, but you are very comfortable with your solitude. It's very peaceful when it's just you. It's not peaceful for people to sit with themselves. A lot of people got to keep going, and stay out their mind, to stay out the mirror, to not face themselves, to not face what they've been through, to not face the shit that they need to work on and fix. It's way more easier for them to talk about the next person. It's easier for them to worry about what the fuck you got going on instead of worrying about themselves, because that's where you got to put that work in. That's where you got to put all that energy into. That's where shit started to get crazy, started to get dark, started to get scary, started to get painful. They haven't even started that, baby, and you're so far through. Y'all not on the same, like, yeah, keep that shit over there. You need that shit way up out your bubble. Keep your bubble cool, calm, and collected, and clean, and spacious, and leaving room for water to flow, and money to flow, and things to grow and prosper. Continue your mission. The mission God gave you. The mission you gave yourself even. Although that had to be through God, because where did it come from? Where did that come from? Where did that idea come from? Where did this feeling in your body come from that nobody could get off you, that you couldn't shake as hard as you tried? That feeling that you felt when you were young and you thought you lost it, and somehow life brought you right back around to that point. It's for a reason. It's for a reason. It's time. Now it's time for you to step into your purpose. Now it's time for you to live your truth. You have the space now. You have the security, the safety net. God has created a bubble around you. They can't get through. They can't touch you. They were too close. They had too much access. They had too much control. They don't have that no more. Now is the time.